things, okay? I feel like I'm losing my voice. All right, let's go.
It's like flowing water, baby. You give me the strength through the fire, baby. I'm gonna be your loving you is like flowing.
All right. What is popping? Let me turn myself up, turn the volume up. Can you all hear me? Get in here. Everybody get in here. All right, I feel like my voice is gone. All right, but we got to get into some things, baby. All right. What is popping, everybody? Happy Saturday. Is this the first Saturday of the new year? Or wait. No, it's not. No, it's not. Either way, it's the second Saturday, and we are here. All right, so we got to get into some things. There's a lot going on. It was some last minute tease that was happening. So we had to go ahead and add that to the docket too. So if you, wherever you are, get comfortable, grab a snack, turn me on your iPad or your television or your radio or your headphones or your Bluetooth, whatever. Start your a Saturday night dinner or your lunch, wherever you are, or your breakfast. I don't know where you are in the world listening, but wherever you are, get comfortable, get in here. Everybody get in here because it's time to get into some things, all right? So I have a lot to talk about today. I haven't decided if we're going to take calls on here or if we're going to go on StationHead, but either way, we will do some calls, okay? It's a lot to talk about. We got to talk about Jim Jones tongue kissing his mama, Wendy Williams spotted in bed, Cuban doll versus Cardi B. Is Kanye West the next one to be canceled and smeared by the Kardashians? Also, Cardi B and Kanye West filming a music video. What does that look like? What does that sound like? What are we expecting? So there's a lot of things to get into. So let's just start getting into the conversation, all right? What do I want to talk about first? Well, the first thing I want to talk about, okay, let's just get Dream Doll out the way. So you guys know Dream Doll Tabitha. She was recently on Angela Yee's Lip Service podcast, and she revealed that she has had multiple surgeries to remove the butt shots or the butt implants or whatever she has going on back there. So a lot of these women right now, they are trying to get their booties reduced. She revealed that she wants to have a more natural body after she created this whole image, and I think even an album or something about being life in plastic, where she went and got all this plastic surgery done because she felt like that's what she needed to do in order to get popping. So now that she's realizing, I mean, she's where she's at, she's saying that she would like a more natural body. And so with that being said, now she's getting the booty reduction. She said it's very, 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 very hard for her to actually remove it. It's easier to put the stuff in, but it's hard to get it removed. And she said that a lot of people think that, you know, they look at her and they're like, you still have this big rump. And she's like, well, I've been trying to get it removed. I've done it. I went through like 4 sessions already, and it's still big. Here's the thing, guys. Here's what I thought. I mean, if you want to get it removed, but just don't get it in the first place. Like, understand that it's no plastic surgery is going to look 100% natural. You're not going to look like you have a natural body. So you just have to be very cognizant and very mindful of when you get the surgery, and then really think about it and realize, do I want this BBL? Do I want this plastic surgery? And there's a lot of risk and complications that come with it. So you just have to decide if that's something that you would like to do and commit to it. Once you do it, you have to commit. I know a lot of people that have gotten these BBLs and they want to get their butts reduced and things of that. And it just doesn't work out. I know people that got like silicone in their face and they've got the breast implants. They've tried to get all these different reductions. And it's a lot harder and a lot more painful to get the reductions than it is to actually get the stuff injected inside of you. So good luck, Dream Doll, on whatever you got going on. But I think this should be a lesson for all the girls that are coming up. Now, listen, natural bodies are coming back in style. A lot of women want to have natural bodies, but I feel as though a lot of girls are one of these natural bodies because nobody has a natural body anymore. You know what I mean? So now having a natural body is like an anomaly. It's almost like if you don't have a tattoo. It's like almost everybody in the world has a tattoo. If you don't have a tattoo, now you're sexy, right? Remember, there was a point where everybody was like, with the tattoos, that was so sexy, that was so sexy. And now it's almost like you're more sexy if you don't have tattoos because everybody's got a tattoo. So you're more sexy now if you don't have the BBL because everybody has the BBL. You're probably more sexy now if you don't have the veneers because everybody has the veneers. You know what I mean? But at the end of the day, we make our decisions and we have to live with it, and it is what it is. Okay. Okay. So let me tell you something. I have a funny thing I'm going to tell you guys when I do the Offset story time, because I ran into A1. Well, I didn't really run into him, but he was there and I was there. We were in close proximity. Anyway, so I seen A1 at Offset's party. But anywho, so Lyrica and A1 are divorced. Now, are getting divorced. She filed for divorce on January 4th. Here's the thing, though. When I first got on YouTube, I would talk about Love and Hip Hop, Hollywood, and A1 and Lyrica, and when Lyrica secretly smashed Safari and all that was going on. However, I really don't remember the issue within their relationship, and I thought it had been over then. Like, I didn't know that they were still kind of dibbling and dabbling and still together. I personally thought that they were over. So I didn't know that this was a thing. Hold on, I'm gonna make sure we're good. Hold on, y'all. Hold on. I'm just trying to make sure that we're good here because I need to be able to see myself. Okay, cool. So I literally thought that they were done. Like, so I didn't expect. When I got the notification from TMZ that she had filed for divorce, I'm like, okay. Like, I didn't know that A1 and Lyrica are still the same. What is his name? Classic Dream or Blue Dream or something like that, or Infinity Green. He has some type of new name, or Coleslaw Water. I don't know. It's something In Too Deep or Deeper Skin, Deeper Within. I don't know. But A1 has changed his name. I think he's like some type of light bulb deep, and he went from being a producer now to an artist. So I don't know if anybody is actually listening to A1's music or streaming his music. Perhaps maybe that's why they broke up, because A1 would never produce her album and he wanted to produce his own album. Did Lyrica ever have an album come out? I don't know. Like, let me tell you something. Once the Hollywood finished, I didn't follow this. You know what I mean? So I really don't know. So does Lyrica have an album out? Did he ever finish her project? Perhaps that's the reason why. Perhaps they broke up because he never finished her project, and yet he changed his whole name, became Skin Deeper or Tablecloth Sloth Deep Sunshine Moon, and never ended up finishing the work that he had set forth to do with her. Instead, he changed his name and he became an artist. You know what I mean? So it just became a conflict of interest, and perhaps she just decided that I'm done. Because here you are at 30-something, maybe pushing 40, and you're still trying to be an artist and chasing Hollywood. Love and Hip Hop Hollywood, Love and Hip Hop, the franchise, is pretty much dead and gone. No one knows. No one's checking for A1. And I don't think that people are really checking for Lyrica like that either. So at this point, all they're to do is just to sit and look at each other and wonder, where the hell did the time go, and what are we doing now? And am I going to get an album? And when and perhaps Lyrica's like, listen, I'm not even getting an album, and we're not even on TV. So this is pointless. What am I doing this for? Why am I looking at you press your hair out every damn day? Why are you still having an identity crisis? I'm over this. I'm out of here. Perhaps that's what she said, and perhaps that's why she moved on. I don't know. I'm just saying. I don't know. I'm just saying. But good luck to Lyrica and Skin Deeper. Okay. What else are we talking about? Oh, Let's talk about Wendy Williams. Wendy Williams spotted. Look at Wendy Williams. Okay, so here's the tea. So the Page Six and the tabloids, they have been saying that, Kevin Hunter Jr. has been leaving Wendy Williams hanging to go party in Florida and Miami and in LA with his friends and go work out and all of this. And he just kind of abandoned his mother while she's sick, right? And so after giving her this ultimatum of pretty much getting herself together and he won't support her anymore. Well, now he's posting her on his story. Now, this is on his story. I guess this is to prove that he has not abandoned his mother. She's up and well, and he's with her and by her side. So we're here to see it. We love to see that Wendy is doing well. I love to see that Wendy is up, out and about, eating. Just a slight check-in. That's great. And hopefully Wendy Williams will come back and in 2022. I don't know because, again, we still have heard no word of renewal of the Wendy Williams show. Remember, the show was renewed through 2022. So we don't know if after 2022 season that the show will be coming back. I'm hearing that the show is canceled, but I'm not sure. Okay. But because there is no renewal set, this could possibly be the last season of Wendy Williams. And if we don't get her back in 2022, it might be over. And at that point, do we still care about Wendy Williams if she's no longer on television? If it comes out that the Wendy Williams show is the end and it's not being renewed, do we care to see? I mean, ask yourself, and I just want to be honest, we all have to be, do we care what Wendy is doing anymore if she's not entertaining us? I believe that we'll care for a little bit, but I don't think that we'll care. Little videos like this won't matter anymore once we for sure know that Wendy Williams is never coming back and not working on anything else. If Wendy Williams said, I'm just retiring and I'm just going to enjoy my life, I don't think we'd care anymore to see what she was doing unless she was with a man. You know what I mean? I don't think that people would care. I think the only time the only reason why videos like this are important and we even care about it is because we still don't know if we're getting Wendy Williams' show back, if we're getting Wendy Williams back. Once it's confirmed that either the show is canceled or we're not getting Wendy back, I think that the interest from the people start to just become non-existent anymore. Because I think that we care because we care about her, but we more care because we want to be entertained. And that's just the truth. Okay. Well, I hope she makes a podcast too. All right. Where else did I want to get into? Okay, let's talk about Jim Jones and his mama. Okay, so this triggered me. This really triggered me. So he was on Angela Yee's Lip Service podcast as well. And I just seen the clips and he was talking about how his mother taught him how to tongue kiss. Okay. And Angela Yee asked him, how did she teach you? And he said, she showed me. Meaning and Angela was like, she kissed you? He was like, it's my mother. And so that caught when it went viral because basically his mother tongue kissed him and taught him how to kiss. Okay. So once that started going viral, people were starting to talk about it. Then he came back and said it was a joke. He loved his mother. That wasn't what it is. She was 17, he was younger. So then she went live and did a mock interview, and they clearly hadn't had a conversation because she didn't admit it that she taught him how to kiss. She was trying to teach her son how to be in this world, is what she said, and how to maneuver with girls. She said there was no tongue touching each other, but she was teaching him how to kiss. First of all, be very clear. The problem that I have with this is while there was outrage, the outrage was very minimal compared to whether if it would have been a man kissing his daughter or if it would have been a gay man kissing his gay son in the mouth, teaching him how to tongue kiss. And I think that while all of them are disgusting, wrong, and out of line, I think the issue is a lot of men, heterosexual men, or just men in general that get abused by women are often like looked past. And I think a lot of straight men suffer trauma from women. And it's looked at as like, you're cool, this is dope, or, you know, like it's not a big deal. You know, you're a man, get over it. And no, women can take advantage of men as well. Your mother should not be kissing you in the mouth. She should be teaching you how to read, write, tie your shoe, ride a bike, not teaching you how to tongue kiss girls. Why is your mama teaching you how to kiss in the mouth? And now it's all coming back to me. You know, when you have those kids, when you try to give it, you know, you give the little kid a kiss, you know, like, hey, then the kid comes straight for your mouth. Then you be like, who taught you that? Have you ever asked a kid that, or have you ever been around and somebody asked a kid, who taught you how to kiss in the mouth? Then they say they cousin or whatever. But like kids, you can't just be running around kissing kids in the mouth, because guess what? Then they gonna start running around and every time they go to kiss somebody, they're gonna try to kiss somebody in the mouth. And somebody gonna ask them, who taught you that? And they're gonna say, mommy, daddy. And they're gonna call the police on you. Because why are you over here kissing kids in the mouth? That's disgusting. There's no way to justify that. There's no way to justify that. You do not need to teach your son how to tongue kiss. He'll figure it out when he can watch a movie. My mama, my daddy, none of them kissed me in the mouth and taught me how to tongue kiss. I don't even like to tongue kiss. It's nasty. I don't really like all that. Oh, don't stick your tongue in my mouth, to be honest with you. I don't like to tongue kiss. Tongue kissing is messy and just weird. I don't like it. You can kiss without the tongue. That's what I'd be teaching my kids. Don't stick your tongue in nobody's mouth. People don't even brush their tongue. Don't kiss. My mama and daddy never kissed me in the mouth. And if I ever have a kid and I drop my kid off to my mom or my daddy house and I see my stepmom or my daddy or my mama kissing my kid in the mouth, I'll slap the shit out of them. Don't kiss my kid in the mouth. Don't kiss me in the mouth. That's weird. Okay? There's no way to justify that. You're not going to make that make sense to me, and I'm quite frankly appalled at the minimal outrage that there was. This should still be a trending topic. This should be blown up all over the news. Everybody should be talking about how disgusting this is. She should be embarrassed. But in our community, we sweep stuff under the rug, and it's not that important. Now let Jim Jones have a daughter, or let T.I. Remember, everybody was up in an uproar when T.I. was saying he goes to the doctor with his daughter and makes sure her hymen is in order. He didn't say he was literally digging there and checking. He said that he would take her. And everybody talked about it for weeks and months. But this woman tongue kissing her kid, and it comes out, and it's kind of like, well, you're a man. You know what I mean? It happens. I'm teaching you how to be a man. You don't teach, out of all the lessons you could have been teaching your kid, tongue kissing is not one of them. And I just feel as though men, cisgender, heterosexual men, and just men in general, men are not allowed to feel emotions. Men are not allowed to be abused. Men are not, this is why men, I feel like, a lot of times, this is why I feel like men end up dating men, because there's sometimes where men like to, there's always this idea of a man always having to be hard and always having to, push back his feelings and, and be the leader and be strong. And a man can never be vulnerable. A man can never say, hey, this hurts. Hey, I feel pain. Hey, I feel like someone took advantage of me, because then it makes him look like he's less than a man and he's weak in the eyes of society, in the eyes of women, in the eyes of his peers. And so what happens is a lot of these men built up a lot of trauma that they don't even realize that they have. And I think the bigger conversation now needs to be, while let's protect everybody, people need to create safe spaces for men to have feelings. Men need to be able to say, hey, I feel hurt. I want to be vulnerable. I feel uncomfortable. And they shouldn't be looked at as being weak, timid, or gay. Okay? And I just think that it's sad, because I feel like a lot of men are being traumatized by some of the women in their families. I mean, and even some of the men in their families, hell, we got Boosie, getting strippers to shake their rumps in his 14-year-old son's face. Like, that's traumatic. Like, a kid should not be thinking about that right now. So, I don't know. I just think that's not cool. And we wonder why a lot of these men grow up with so many hidden issues and so many hidden traumas and like issues, and because they don't get to really freely express their hurt or things that have happened to them. So, this whole thing was weird, and I get that Jim Jones was trying to protect his mom. I get that he thought about it and he was like, oh my God, now I have to protect my mom because I didn't mean to put her out there like that, because in his mind, he didn't think that anything was wrong with that. He thought it was normal, but he realized, hold on, this is not normal. A lot of people were like, she did what? No, that's not normal. So then he came out and tried to say it was a joke, but we all know that wasn't a joke. His mama was kissing him in the mouth as a little boy. That's weird. That's nasty. That's disgusting. And she took advantage of him. Period. And if you trying to teach him, and if you that far, were you jacking his Peter reader too? Since you trying to get him prepped for women? Were you playing with his thing? I don't know. You never know. That's the fool. All right. That is the fool. Ooh. Okay. Now, a lot of people, speaking of women and men and things like that, now, hold on. Okay, so a lot of people, I love this narrative when people be like, oh, you hate black women. Well, I don't hate black women, for the record, but even if I did, I think that this particular podcast has me beat. And a lot of people have been sending me this stuff. I really don't like to get into that whole black women, that conversation, just because it's very triggering for me. It's very triggering on this platform. And to me, I just stay out of it because it's just one of those conversations you can't win for losing. However, this particular podcast, I also didn't want to talk about this because I just don't believe in giving this podcast any kind of attention. I feel like they're already getting enough attention, and I feel like these are like a bunch of losers that will continue to eat off of this and love the attention that they're getting. But yeah, so basically they were under fire recently because they were trending really because they were talking about how they don't do black women. Just listen to it. It was interesting.
Fun.
It's funny. I never used that one, bro.
What about the black dating app called Black?
Oh, it's funny. I never used that one, bro. But hey, man.
I mean, hey, bro, if you want to date a bunch of Shaniquas, go for it, man.
LaQuisha.
Yeah, like me and Fresh aren't really down with the brown like that.
Man.
We ain't night riders.
Nah,
so
bro, I'm good.
Sometimes if they're red bone, but like in general, me and Fresh don't dabble in the dark. If you know what I'm saying.
Yep.
Okay, so last one, guys.
Final round.
Now we're not going to mention names for certain reasons, right?
Yes.
For a bunch of legal implications. But if you guys are in our community, we talk about.
Okay, and so then they also went on and started talking about it's their preference. They have the choice. They have the option. Women can talk like however they want to talk. Asian Doll was recently on there. They disrespected her. You know what I mean? She ended up walking off the set. Here's the thing about this podcast. This podcast is built up of a bunch of lames, including DJ Academics. He's just as lame. This is the same podcast where DJ Academics felt tough enough and strong enough to pull up on a woman and insinuate that he would have one of his friends pop her with a yisto. Okay? So I didn't realize it then, but I realized it now. These are a bunch of loser tools that have a bunch of women sit around there and they sit off and get off and degrade women. I don't know. I just feel like, and I like Kevin Samuels, right? But I feel like Kevin Samuels, without knowing so, because I don't think that he's like, I don't really think that he's a bad person, but I think that Kevin Samuels opened up this lane without even realizing it, where a lot of people they seen that it was lucrative. They seen that they can get followers. They seen that they could make money. They see that they can get reposted. So then you got a bunch of little like spinoffs of the Kevin Samuels show, and everybody, all these different men now want to try to like bite off and take a piece of what Kevin Samuels is and try to incorporate it into their own thing. You know what I mean? And I feel like this podcast is very that. I feel like this podcast, they're a bunch of lames and they're a bunch of losers, and they like to say things for shock value, and they also have like these low IQ, no brain, ditzy women sit around there just for the clout of it all, because somehow in their mind, because they have these subscribers and because they get viewers, these women will sit up there and let these men talk to them recklessly or just sit like fools while these men sit around and just talk crazy about women and then be like rude to you while you like, that is so crazy. I don't understand how women would subject themselves to that type of disrespect. And at that point, I mean, it's on you. I could not imagine sitting there with these idiots. And they're lame. DJ Academics is lame. They're all lame because it just, for me, it just further showed me how lame DJ Academics was, because it was like, okay, this is a podcast where you losers feel tough against girls. Like, y'all would never have this energy with men, but it's like you can tell that they feel tough around women, and because they got this little podcast and they got this security, they feel like they were losers. I feel like losers who happen to get a platform, so now they feel like they feel themselves. I don't know. I don't really like to talk about them. I think that they're trash, and I think that they're corny, and they're losers, and they clearly don't like black women, and they try to do things for clicks and views. So that's my thought on that. Okay. All right. Let's get into it. Okay, Kanye West. I'm worried for Kanye West. Okay. The only reason why I'm worried for Kanye West is because, he's got his new girlfriend, right? Julia Fox. She's a big deal. They just did a lifestyle, date night photo shoot. See, a lot of people are like, who was taking these pictures? This is for Interview Magazine. they were on a date, but they did this whole like photo shoot spread, which is so artistic, so dope. It's very remnants of how do you say that word? Remnants? I don't know. I got to figure it out. But it's kind of something like, you know, a lot of people were comparing this to like how when Kanye brought Kim into the fashion world, now he's bringing this other girl in. This woman, I still don't know enough about her. I hear she's an actress and maybe now a model. I don't know. But so he's kind of inducting her into his world of, just in his world. Now, here's the thing. With that being said, I'm worried for Kanye. The only reason why I'm worried for Kanye because I feel as though now he slightly went public with this girl, right? And now there's articles out about Kanye being desperate and doing anything to get under Kim Kardashian's skin. So for me, that tells me that is Kanye West going to be the next one in line for a smear campaign? We know that the Kardashians control the media. And we know that when you don't do what the Kardashians want you to do, or any man that leaves them ends up spiraling out of control, or you start to see these salacious headlines in the media about them. And we remember, I remember going back to an interview on the Breakfast Club where Tyga kind of hinted at that. He hinted at the fact that you started to hear about how Tyga was losing his place and how Tyga, was renting apartments in his son's name. And he was saying all that because he was insinuating that because he broke up with Kylie, then he got all this bad press. So now we see Kanye out with this girl, and there's immediately an article out about Kanye West being desperate. Kanye West doing anything for attention, and how, let me read you the article. I'm going to read you guys the article because I do actually have it pulled up. So page 6, the headline goes, let me see if I could, can I do this? No. Oh, sorry. That was, okay. So here's the page, the headline: Desperate Kanye West dating Julia Fox to get under Kim Kardashian's skin. Kanye West is clearly hurting, and his romance with actress Julia Fox is a ploy to get under ex Kim Kardashian's skin, sources say. Okay? Kanye West's whirlwind affair with New York cool girl Fox was sparked by Kardashian's relationship with Saturday Night Live star Pete Davidson, sources exclusively said, okay? It's a desperate play for attention. There is no other explanation why he chooses Julia Fox to go public with. Another source insisted that Kanye West is in pain after Kim Kardashian moved on with Pete Davidson. Doesn't this sound like Kim Kardashian? Like, who is this source? This is so geared. This don't sound like a source for a publicist. This don't sound like that publicist that Kanye West hates. That's Kim Kardashian's publicist. The rapper called for his ex to run back to him, even while he has still stepped out with a series of models. He publicly fights for his family back, and then he's linked to all of these different girls. It's very strange. This don't sound like Kim Kardashian publicist. Does this not sound like somebody from their team? So, and then here's the thing. Multiple insiders describe Kanye West and Julia Fox's relationship as a throwback to the beginning of Kanye, when fashion insider West transformed and often styled Kim Kardashian. So this is remnants of that. So it's just interesting. So I don't know if that'll exactly happen, but I want us to pay attention now to the signs and just to see, are they going to start trying to put out these little narratives about Kanye? Are they going to start to try to slander and smear Kanye West's image? Okay. Also too, Kim Kardashian, we'll see some things about her. Remember when they first broke up and it looked like Kanye West was like dating someone, and then all these articles came out about all these billionaires wanted to be with Kim all of a sudden. All these million and billionaire men were just chasing after Kim Kardashian. So it'll be interesting to see how this plays out. I'm really interested to see what happens here. So Kanye West, good luck, but watch your back, because I feel like the devil works hard, but the Kardashians work harder. Okay? Kim is not going to let this girl outdo her. Speaking of Kanye West, wow. Big money moves coming. This is a big deal. So, apparently, Kanye West and Cardi B are going to shoot a music video at the Miami Balenciaga store. Cardi B and Kanye West are collaborating in high style, the article says. A source tells us that the Bodak Yellow rapper and Kanye West are set to film a music video at the Balenciaga store at the Balenciaga store in Miami's Design District. Kanye West has been spotted at the store twice in the past week. He was photographed shopping for an outfit at the Miami location on New Year's Eve and was there on Tuesday with a pal. Not only has he been wearing the brand, but his new paramour, Julia Fox, has also been spotted wearing the high fashion Balenciaga looks. Okay? On Friday, Kanye West announced that he has partnered with the brand's designer, Demina, on Yeezy Gap engineered by Balenciaga. So the Gap collection that he has, and I ordered one of those Gap pieces. Those Gap pieces, they weren't all that. So now it's going to be Yeezy Gap Balenciaga, which hopefully it should be better, because I'm still waiting on my Yeezy Gap coat that was supposed to be shipped out months ago, but I'll digress. And now we hear Kanye West seems to be bringing Cardi B into the fashion fold by shooting the music video at the store sometime next week. Now, you know me. I reached out to Cardi to ask her. She ain't respond. She very secretive about the music, so she won't say anything. But I feel like it's true, because I feel like she just ignored me. So when she ignored me like that, I feel like, girl, she can't talk about it, or girl, it's true. Because she would have just been like, girl, it's not true. I feel like there's going to be a Cardi B music video. Now, I don't know if this is a Balenciaga inspired, whatever. I mean, obviously it's Balenciaga inspired, but I don't know if this is like a promo. I don't know whose album this is on, but it feels like this will be on a Cardi B. I feel like this is going to be a Cardi B single, and I feel like this is going to be a Kanye West feature. I feel like this is going to be a Kanye West feature. Okay, now this is huge for her. We were literally just talking about, if this is true, this is huge for her, because we were literally just talking about the impact of Kanye West. Kanye West is literally the Beyonce of right now. Like, literally the biggest celebrity right now. The hottest star out right now is Kanye West. And we were literally just talking about this. So if Cardi B can get a record with Kanye West, can we just talk about the creativity and the visuals with both of them together? First of all, Atlanta's coming with the budget. It's probably ain't no budget. You got Kanye, whatever you want. I don't give a damn if you want to make people disappear. Let's do it. Let's do it. This music video is going to be something that I feel like this is going to be a cultural reset. Like, and I'm only saying that because Kanye West is a trendsetter. He literally is the creative standard. From fashion to set design. Like even that simple set that he did with Drake when they did their show together, the Free Larry Hoover show out in LA. That it was just so clean, but it was just that big circle dome with smoke that I hadn't seen a stage like that. Like, you know what I mean? Like that's a powerful man. Like that's power. And I just feel like Kanye West and this Cardi, it is going to be a moment. However, let's talk about it. Let's talk about Cardi, because we know what Kanye is going to bring. Cardi, if this is the truth, if this is the song, she's really going to have to step this up. I'm talking about step the pen up, step the delivery up, step up the rap, step it all the way up, because this is immediately going to be compared to pull up in an automobile monster. The first things first, I eat your brains. Then I'm going to start rocking gold teeth with friends, because that's what a motherfucker wants to do. Hairdresser for me long, that's what wants to do. Ain't that it? Or no? Ain't that? I'm a motherfucking monster. I feel like it's going to get compared to that. I feel like people going to be ready to be like, listen, even if it ain't, listen, that is going to, because the reason why, because Kanye West got on that song with Nicki, and that song really broke Nicki and made her who she was, because she bodied Kanye and Jay-Z on that record. And the fact that Kanye West said he knew that Nicki Minaj's verse was the best verse on the record. He even wanted, he almost thought about taking it off, but he didn't want to be a hater and take it off, and he left it on there. And so I say that to say, Cardi B on a Kanye record, she is definitely going to have to deliver. She's going to have to really deliver on a level where she's never did it before, because the whole world will be watching and the whole world is listening. This is a moment. This is probably the biggest music moment for me, for her, like hip hop moment for Cardi B ever. Right now. If she has a record with Kanye West, this is the biggest hip hop moment for Cardi B to date. You think about it, she doesn't have a lot of big male features. You see a lot of Cardi B with Offset, 21 Savage, collabs with, the Migos, and you don't see her collabing with a lot of just men. And so then you get a collab like a Kanye West. This is a big deal. And she needs to rise to the occasion, because we can't sit here and pussyfoot around. The pressure is on. These are some big shoes to fill. We're talking hip hop. We're talking rap. We're not going to sit up here and play around with this. You had Kanye West on the record with Nicki Minaj and said that he felt like he wanted to take her off the record, but he couldn't. That's a lot of pressure. Then it's you and Kanye. That's really saying something about who you are, who Cardi B is. So that conversation about, is Cardi B the queen? Cardi B is the hottest. If she's got this Kanye record, then and that goes to show you that Cardi B is the current queen. I don't see Kanye with, be very clear. There was no female rapper on that Kanye West album other than Shinsia, but I really don't think that she count, because she's like she's like a Jamaican, it's not the same. There was no woman on that album. There was no Nicki, there was no Cardi, there was no Meg Thee Stallion. There was no female rapper stamped But he had but on that Donda album, Kanye West had all the heavy hitting men. He had all the men on all the hot niggas was on that Donda. The only thing that was missing was the female rapper. So we'll see. We will see. We will see. We will see. But good luck, Cardi B. I hope that this is happening. Oh, I hope that this is happening. I hope that this is happening for sure. Because, baby, this is going to wake it up. This is going to wake it up. And this is going to wake everybody up. This is going to wake her up. This is going to wake us up. This is going to wake the industry up. This is a great way to usher in CB2. And then, two, I just feel like it's making sense because Offset has the Balenciaga deal. Cardi B is working really close with Balenciaga. Kanye has the Balenciaga deal. And let's be very clear, I could see a little bit of Kanye and Offset with the fashion. Offset has really been kind of coming up with the fashion. Obviously, Kanye West is still that guy, but Kanye is, but Offset is trying to get with it. So Balenciaga, they're already a little bit of a unit and a family over there. So it makes sense. I'm excited to see how this all goes down. So yeah, that's going to be interesting. The girls are going to be sick about that because that video alone is going to eat it. Have we seen a video from Kanye? I don't even remember, child. Don't give me. Was there? Did Donda have videos? I really don't remember. Okay. So, it's a lot going on. Okay, so I'm getting live updates. Hold on. Okay. So, boom. Okay, so I have to give you the tea. Okay, so now... And see, now I'm going to have to go to my Twitter and catch the live tweets of everything. So, Cuban doll and Cardi B are going back and forth. Okay? Hold on. Let me get the tea. Real quick. Hold on. Let's just get it in real time. Okay, so let me get it in real time. So basically, what happened was, because this is literally happening live right now, the little thing that Nicki Minaj told to don't come too close to the curb or stay on the curb, Barbs. So the little thing that was over there that used to want to style Cardi B was styling Cuban doll. They went, but it definitely was a lower budget for sure. Now what happened here was, the little thing, I think they went and rented out Cardi B's WAP set. And they wanted to recreate the cheetah print for $2. And so when they did that, a lot of people said that this looks like WAP. Then, Cuban doll was like, I was not inspired by this. I was inspired by some Beyonce and all these other people. And let's just take a look at what it looks like.
Ain't gone bumbo.
You need a
Right now, hold on.
Ooh.
Let's make sure this room's good.
Step your cookies up before they crumble. Don't be acting like the cotton.
Ain't gone bumbo.
Okay. So, Cuban doll starts posting, You can't be mad because I said I'm not inspired. The F, that's weird. Cardi said the fact that I got DMs that just asking me when my tape drops, they be quick to forget, but the DMs don't. Oh, and then I posted that twice. Then Cuban Dog was basically saying like, don't talk about something that happened in 2017. That's weird. Here's my thoughts on it. I don't even think that Cardi B should be giving her time of day. Why are you even giving Cuban Doll any life? She clearly copied you. These female rappers, to me, it's just a joke because they're so afraid to give Cardi, pay her homage and give her credit because a lot of these women are busy trying to blow Nicki Minaj balls. And they're so afraid that if they say we like Cardi B or thank you Cardi B or I support Cardi B, that somehow they're not going to get a Nicki Minaj feature or they're not going to get a Nicki Minaj cosign. Newsflash, you hoes are not getting a Nicki Minaj feature. It's not going to happen. She's not doing a record with you hoes. So just keep it real. You like Cardi B. Let me ask you a question. Now, I can't remember. Wasn't Cuban Doll one of the same girls that was supposed to be sleeping with Offset at one point, too? I don't know. Let's see what this is giving. Hold on, you all. I'm going to try to, hold on. I'm going to try to, hold on. Hold on, I'm gonna try to do something real quick. Okay. Let's see what's happening. Let's see what's being said. What is this?
About a threesome Offset breakup. You're right in the middle of it. Is it true? Did you hook up with Offset?
No, I don't know him. I never spoke to him. I haven't never had no conversation with him. He wasn't actually texting me. I'm just caught in the middle because my name in it, you know. The other girl, she has no name. She don't do nothing.
Summer Bunny?
Summer Bunny. It's all based off her trying to get clout. Like, that's the only thing it is. It's a bunch of clout chasing stuff. And my name caught in the middle of it because I
You never met him is what you're saying?
I never met him.
Really?
Never texted him. Never accepted no type of agreements with him.
So what is going on here? Let's get the tea on Twitter. What is this proving? Why are you trying to convince your husband tried to F me and I'm still not inspired? The end. Oh, so this is about Offset. You say all this now, but you asked if the messages was real. I said it looked fake, which it did. I still didn't know Offset wanted to F till it came out because he was effing my friend. You say all this now, but you said something different when I asked you about it directly. Where was this energy then? Don't play tough now. I see we didn't leave looking for clout in 2021. I never knew about it until today. That's not me texting him if you read the messages. Who he texted, I don't know. What number is that? I didn't know. It looked fake to me. I know it's not you, but who is the girl? The girl who posted it. You think he was texting her? Oh, girl. What is this giving? This is embarrassing. You over here, for you over a look bit, this about your husband? Oh, I could never be inspired by someone. This is what she posted. I could never be inspired by somebody I don't listen to. Simple, stop trying to force that on me. I pray a man don't marry me just to cheat on me. That next level OD disrespectful. Ooh. You can't get mad. I said I don't listen to your music. It's been years. The husband tweet was not about you. It's just got that's made you mad, girl. Bye. Bully, don't try to attack me over clothes. Don't play victim. That's what we not finna do. Ooh. Okay, let me go on Cardi B page. Girl, we never had a problem. You dry tweeted that ish about me, and you ain't been cool. Me and you ain't been cool. Offset was trying to F me. Ooh. Girl, we never had a problem. You dry tweeted me this about me, and you ain't been cool. Offset was trying to F me. Well, now Offset was trying to F her. Wow. This is a mess. This is messy, messy, messy. Very messy. Well, ooh, child. Well, let's take a couple calls. Let's continue with the mess. Might as well. Should we continue with the mess? Hold on, people sending me stuff. Hold on. Okay, this is getting real mess. Should we continue with the mess? Hold on. Yeah, girl. They on Twitter going at it right now, child. So she know, but they know to get Cardi B, they just start talking about her husband and that whole scandal. Child. Hold on, I'm opening up the lines
your show
right now.
Press 1. To hear important instructions, press 2.
Hold on.
Your show is scheduled to start in 26 seconds.
Hold on.
Your show will go live in 5 seconds. 4, 3, 2, 1.
Okay. Let's take our first caller. 7931, you're live on the air.
Hey, Armon, how are you?
Good, how are you?
I'm good. Okay, so first thing, the Jim Jones situation. I don't care what nobody say. He tried to say it was because, oh, my mama was young and she was 17, babies raising babies. Well, my mama was 17 when she had me and she was 19 when she had my brother. And I told that when you were infant, you don't remember everything, but I just don't recall her kissing my little brother in the mouth or teach us not to kiss.
Right.
So I don't know what her being young has to do with anything, but I definitely had a teen mom. And she never had to practice kissing in the mouth with us. That's just a little much. Just a little much. and
I had a teen. My mom was 17 when she had me. I think that was when people, like, moms had us at that age. You know what I'm saying? So my mama wasn't kissing me in the mouth.
My mom was not weird like now. Jim Jones, what you should have said was my mama was 17 crack. Maybe that would have made it make a little more sense, you know. But I don't know, because I had a cousin who was a teen mom on crack, and she didn't kiss her in the mouth. I don't know. It just doesn't make sense, okay? So the next part is the Cuban and Cardi. I don't really understand why Cardi would open up the can of worms by posting a video. Like, unless I missed something, did Cuban say something before Cardi posted the little video or whatever? Or did
she was talking about how Offset wanted to bang her. But Cardi posted that video saying, like, girl, you said you never talked to him. You never knew him. So yeah. Okay, so what I was about to say is kind of, okay, that's not true. What I was about to say was going to be wrong. But I just feel like when it comes to I don't know, it's just kind of stupid. Like, if the girl says she wasn't inspired by you, she could be lying. She could be telling the truth. If she was, she was. If she don't want to tell you, she don't have to.
But I mean, how many people wear leopard or whatever? Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, that's one thing. Second of all, I wouldn't even be giving her today because nobody thinks about Cuban Doll. Like, Cuban Doll be on too many drugs, too many Xanax. Like, she be over there doing too much stuff for anybody to care about anything that she's doing. Like, I don't really even know why she would be going back and forth with the girl. Like, I wouldn't waste my time, especially with that. And she just verified something that we all knew. When TMZ ran up on her asking about the Summer Bunny situation, we all knew that was paid for. So she just confirmed something else that we all knew, because that just wasn't real. It didn't look. Oh, TMZ, hi. No, of course it wasn't. That's not what that was. Like, you know what I mean? Like, what is that? Like, nobody believes that. And so to me, it's all just very goofy. I think Cardi, like, I don't know. I really think she should just let it go. Like, you're bigger than all of them. But then I think she's still kind of childish. So she always has to argue. Like, when stuff like this happens, like, she always feel like she just have to argue. And I just wouldn't feel like I have to argue. Like, I'm not arguing with people who I have more money than, more influence, more clout, more everything. Like, Cuban Doll and Cardi B are not on the same level. So I wouldn't, if I was Cardi B, I wouldn't be getting that low. And that's just me. And that's all I had to say.
Okay, thank you, boo. I'm just getting a piece of these tweets. Okay, keep going. Okay. 5956. Let me read some more of these tweets. We're getting live tweet updates. Cardi B said, first you said the girl was no longer your friend. Then it turned to he was effing her. Now he's trying to F with you. You can't even keep up your own lies. Show me the receipt. You started this yet asking me what does it prove. Honey, you need this moment, not me. Well, girl, you need to stop talking to her then. Right. I don't understand. Like, you saying she needs this moment. Like, stop talking to her. I would not even be entertaining her. But go ahead. Hello?
Hello, hey, what's up? It's the Black John Rivers. What's good?
Hey, talk to me.
So I am going to talk about the Ye and Cardi collaboration with Balenciaga. So from what I heard, it's actually a ad type of. The brand is bringing the two artists together because they both have deals with the brand. At least that's what, you know. So what I
felt like it could be that too. I felt like it could be that too. That's what I was trying to figure out. Is this like more of a branded kind of like, you know, advertising thing for Balenciaga?
Yeah. That's what they're trying to say, but also Kanye West was on Drink Champs, you know, the big interview that he did where he dropped a bunch of gems that where I really looked at Kanye different from the things that he had said from that interview. What I noticed in that interview, he had, you know, said like, if it's up, then it's up. And when he said that, I was like, you know, and so now 2 months later, this collaboration with Balenciaga comes. So I believe that the ad is the first collaboration between Kanye and Cardi B, but I do believe that Ye will up with her with some music because obviously by him repeating the line about up, he liked that. But who didn't like that? You know what I mean? If it's up, then it's up. It's up, it's up, period. So I believe that it's going to be something, like you said, like a culture reset. Now, in the terms of Cardi having to beat Nicki Minaj Monsterverse, honey, what number did that chart on Billboard? Because I can look it up, but I don't think it was high. I don't even think it was in the top 10. I definitely know it didn't go number 1. So with that being said, Cardi don't have to outdo her on any new music with Ye. All Cardi got to do is, as long as it makes the top 10 in the Billboard, she has won. But even with that, to me, Cardi and Nicki, they not.
I don't think that would be a number thing. I think it's a hip hop thing. I would want to see her really get on a record with a legend like that and really rap. Like, to me, it's not even about, for me, it wouldn't be about if the record did number 1 or it's just about how you going to deliver on a record with Kanye.
I mean, yeah, but if she deliver it right, then it should go number 1, should it not? Or it should go top 10. If the delivery is right, if the video and everything is right, the formula and everything is right, then it should be successful, should it not?
I mean, it should, but I just don't think, for me, I'm not thinking about this record in terms of the numbers. I'm thinking about it more in terms of delivery, what she's going to bring to it. You know what I mean? Like, how she's going to get on here and really perform. Like for me, it's more about performance than the numbers. For this, for me.
Right. Okay. Right. Well, for me, I already feel like that she's bringing the right type of energy, you know. But with this, it's just an ad right now. So the song we don't even know about. You know what I mean? We don't got no title. We don't got them in the studio. So we really don't know. So I won't even get into all that. But that's what I have to say. Right. That's what I have to say about that. But going into the Pete, Kim, and Ye situation, Pete is a drug addict and ugly and broke. And so nobody that Kim messed with could ever top Ye. She said that on SNL. She said, Kanye is the richest black man in America. So, girl, what are you doing with Pete? So, to me, that's nothing but, you know, to me, that's nothing but a show. And I feel like Kanye knows that because he has said on Drink Champs that her publicist is a witch and he would not listen to anything that she had to say. So Ye is finding that formula to get her back. They said that he actually hired a photographer to take those pictures, honey. So just like Kim is hiring photographers to take pictures of her and Pete doing PDA, Kanye said, I could get on your level too, period.
Right.
And I'm here for it, Kanye. I just hate the fact that it's a bunch of Caucasian women. I wish you could get a back with one of the blackest supermodels in America, you know what I mean? I wish that, but that's a different story. So lastly, I wanted to say this. Cardi responds to Cuban Doll and things of that nature because Cardi's still young. She not no, old woman, so she's going to, respond to what people have to say, even though people say, well, she's, A-list celebrity status, but Cardi come from the hood. She's still young. Of course, she still got that type of, she's not Beyonce. She haven't been poised and propped up. You know what I mean? So I feel like over time she will understand her influence, but you cannot let people try to drag your name and drag a bunch of lies about you for clout. And to me, this is clout with Cuban Doll due to the fact that she has music coming out January the 14th. She wants to try to lure the bars in so they can be used. Yeah, so that they can be used and go stream her music and, suck on her little whatever. But, honey, if you got to do all that, then you wasn't popping anyway, okay? And lastly, Jim Jones' mother, I agree with you. Women should not kiss their sons in the mouth. I also agree with you that it is a lot of young black boys that have had a traumatic type of sexual experiences with mothers and with older women. And I've had men tell me different stories about being 14 and,
Hey, okay, yeah, not too much. Now, don't get too vulgar, but
right.
Okay.
People with a 30-year-old woman.
Okay,
so
thank you, boo. We gotta move.
You.
We gotta move on. Thank you. Okay, so boom. So yeah, we're gonna take this conversation because a lot of you guys, I can tell you guys want to talk. So we're gonna take this call over to StationHead. Okay, meet me over on StationHead now. The link is in.
Thank you for using Blog Talk Radio. Goodbye.
The link is in. I pinned the link, okay, because I don't want this show to go over 2 hours. We get into some things. And so I will see you guys on StationHead where we can really get into some things, okay? So meet me over there on StationHead now. I'm posting the link for you now. And I will see you guys over on StationHead. Thank you guys all for listening and all for watching. Now let's get into some things. Let's keep the conversation going over on StationHead. I'll see you next time. See you soon. Peace out.